Welcome to Talking Heads on USA Global TV, starring the one and only wonderful Dr. JACALYN. It's a prestigious place where world-class influencers and experts meet, and where you'll find the most trusted advisors and coaches for all things in life and business. Visit usaglobaltv.com to sign up for our newsletter, get the value you need, and be first in line to learn about events and giveaways and other valuable content. Connect with us. Email Dr. JACALYN at usaglobaltv.com to talk about how you can become part of USA Global TV. That's USA Global TV, where the doctor is always in.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to USA Global TV and Radio. I'm Dr. JACALYN KERBECK. I'm the president, founder, and chief listening officer here at our network, where we currently have 29 live broadcasts each week. Our show today is the Mallorca Connection, and it seems so long ago that I met this wonderful friend who was living on the island of Mallorca, and so much has changed since then, as Mr. Roland FRIEDL is literally rolling across the highways of Europe. Let's welcome him to the show before we bring out our guests. Hello, Roland.
Hello, Dr. JACALYN. Great to see you again.
Great to see you as well. Where in the world are you now?
Well, I just arrived today, actually 2 hours ago, on the Mediterranean coast. So I'm still traveling through Spain, but I'm now in Valencia. So I came to the Mediterranean Sea now today. We'll have some sightseeing and then follow the coast south to see some friends. Yeah, in Spain still.
I've seen the pictures you've been posting on Facebook. Absolutely beautiful. Any regrets whatsoever for making this major life change to a wireless life?
Any regrets? Well, why didn't I start earlier?
I love it. I love it. Roland, we have new people joining us from across the world all the time. I'd love to spotlight you and have you give a little bit about your background and why you're passionate about helping other people share their stories.
Yeah, shortly. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. My name is Roland. Hello, everyone, wherever you're listening us on a podcast, on a radio station, on TV, on social media. Great to have you here on the show when you're from the first time on the Mallorca Connection. As you can hear from my accent, I'm not a native US or UK English speaker. I'm born and raised in a small but beautiful country in the middle of Europe, in Austria. And I dedicated my life to support other people in different areas. I see myself as a world traveler. I always travel the whole world. And as Dr. JACALYN mentioned, the last 14 years, Mallorca has been my home base, which I left end of March, and now living full-time and working full-time and traveling full-time in my motorhome. So what I'm doing is actually, my main business is we support international corporations, companies, with my team in 8 or 9 different languages. I coach executive managers worldwide online. And besides that, I dedicate I have three passions, if you want to say. So one is men's work. I work a lot of men's. So we have regular meetings on Zoom calls where we meet men and talk about our men's topics. And we brought this also on USA Global TV and Radio. So every Wednesday we have this amazing show, Wild at Heart. Real, authentic, uncut, a show for men, by men, about men, every Wednesday here on USA Global TV. That's one of my passions. The other one is, of course, the environment. I'm very keen about respecting and protecting Body Mama, Mother Earth, or Pancho Mama, how to say in South America. And we also do a show here on USA Global TV and Radio on Wednesdays, also the Earth Show. So my third passion, besides working with men, supporting Mother Earth, is here on USA Global TV and Radio, caring and sharing and connecting with other people worldwide, and give my experience to other ones and get experience from other people. That's what I'm doing on the shirt.
That's quite a lot, Roland.
Well, the day is 24 hours, 7 weeks. I have no TV set privately, so I have a lot of time.
And Roland, what are you doing to practice self-care and really take some time to decompress with all the driving you're doing and all the helping that you're giving to other people?
What I do? Oh, that's a good question. First of all, I take care of my body, of my physical. So trying to eat healthy, not every day. Sometimes I'm cheating, of course. So trying to eat healthy, eating a lot of greens, really good stuff, drink a lot of water, I don't smoke anymore. I drink only a few alcohol. Try to avoid coffee as much as possible. So try to eat healthy, meaning organic, meaning I buy always local, not in the supermarket. I support local producers. I supplement a lot, to be honest. I supplement a lot to give my body the full energy the body needs. And for my mind, I do meditation. I meditate. I do meditation. Doesn't mean that I steer on a candle. It means whatever I do, washing the dishes, for example, here in a motorhome, or cooking, or walking the dog, just being in the present moment. So that's meditating. I studied the Bhagavad Gita with Dr. Jeffrey Armstrong. So I come down by meditation, dog walks, and healthy food, because when you need a healthy body, a fit body, to do all the work I'm doing. So I'm taking care about myself. Being in nature, reconnect with nature. That's what I'm doing.
Good for you, Roland. You are really someone that we can look up to and admire.
Oh, thank you.
So you brought another phenomenal guest to the platform. Tell us about him.
Yeah, actually, it's a long story, but there's always a reason why you're doing something and something happens to you. The story started a few years ago, and I wanted to prepare a trip to Thailand. So I went to YouTube, Googling Thailand, and what popped up was Thai yoga massage. And I saw a video about Krishnataki that we are going to interview today. I saw a video about him. I said, "Hey, that's phenomenal! What he's doing. Thai yoga massage sounds amazing. I want to learn this technique. I want him to become my teacher." But when I commit to go to training, I want to see the person before talk to her. So I flew to Cologne. I don't know if Takis remembers. I flew to Cologne to the German yoga conference because he was there as one of the teachers. I flew there. I met him, introduced to him. I joined one of his introduction course, and it was really good. And I said yes. So I guess the year after I flew to Greece, to his amazing Shala, to the Sunshine House, to his retreat center in Greece. I joined the Thai yoga massage course for almost 2 weeks. And the interesting thing is, I was always, Jacqueline, we had a discussion about with the monk 2 times about ayahuasca. And I was asking Takis, I'm interested in ayahuasca. And I don't know if you remember, he said to me, Roland, and this was in Eastern time, around April, he said, Roland, I do a private ayahuasca journey with 2 shamans in the mountains, just with friends, and you're already on the list. And I said, that's crazy. I never talked about it. So I booked a flight, and in August again to this, and he told me the 2 shamans will be on the yoga conference at the yoga festival in Barcelona in July, so a month before. So I flew to Barcelona to the yoga conference. He introduced me to the shamans. I came back to Greece in August. We did this amazing ayahuasca journey over there, and since there we always a little bit connected. And yeah, this is, you will see it soon and feel it. He's an amazing, heartful, serving person, an amazing man. And so I want to bring him on the show because he has so much knowledge and so much wisdom that he can share for our audience. That's my dear brother, Krishnataki.
Wow, that's quite an introduction, Roland.
Yeah,
fabulous.
That's how we met, and that's how we became brothers.
Let's
bring him on the
stage.
stage.
Hear from him directly. Hi, welcome to the show.
Hello, guys. I'm here. So happy to hear both of you. And yeah, it was very touching, and Ronald, what you said. I like to be humble and on the ground, but yeah, I'm very happy. We cross our life paths.
Yeah, and not for the first time. Again, we met many years ago too.
Yes.
But good to have you on the show, brother. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, it's my honor, guys. Very. It's the first time I'm doing something like that. To be honest, I'm a kind of a caveman, but sometimes I feel like I have to show up. So I'm here today. So everything worked out. The whole equipment's here. I'm very happy. So yes. Let's see where we go.
Thank you for making the investment in time and equipment to do that. We really do appreciate it. And on your name tag there, you have Takis Sunshine House. Tell us about that. What is it?
So Sunshine House, this was a beautiful heritage, like I inherited from my family. It was like the house of my grandparents from 1872. And then I grew up there. I was like, as a child, all my holidays, I grew up in Athens. But then I used to go there, and then I left when I was 13. When I was 13, I stopped going to that place, and then I was traveling for 12 years. And then my father one day said, look, we renovated a bit. If you were ever thinking to come back. And then it was a big story. I had this dream to have kids with my best friend, and then we end up having kids and moving to Sunshine House. And the last 21 years, many beautiful people coming, bringing a lot of wisdom, a lot of light. And yeah, it's a little oasis. It's a little like kind of retreat center, ashram, kind of mixed, And yeah, I'm there. Half of my year I'm there. Half of my year I'm in Portugal with my kids. I have 3 children also, so I'm quite a busy man. And Sunshine Houses are like a washing machine. What I say to people, like people coming to unload, to release, to connect, to find themselves, to find the truth, to find the self-love. And we're using touch, meditation, yoga, all kind of things, But my main focus is the touch, the yoga, the meditation, and the nutrition. So yeah, a little bit about what is Sunshine House.
I saw some of the pictures on your website, and one really stood out to me, the one of the circle of people.
Yes.
That's pretty amazing.
Yes,
So,
yes. No, it's
people,
been...
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, tell me, yeah.
So people come to you and they're burdened or overwhelmed or not feeling comfortable in their own skin, maybe asking a lot of questions. And then to your analogy, the washing machine, they just get all rinsed and wring out and then they leave nice and clean.
Yeah, you see, we're starting from early morning, from like 5:30 waking up, and then we're going through the work of self-inquiry, meditation, movement classes, and then I teach people how to touch and how to understand biomechanically the body, meridians, osteopathy, Thai massage, shiatsu, craniosacral therapy. All of that is the work that I'm kind of melting together. And then this is like 11-day workshop where you come and you start from the morning, as I said, and until 9 in the night, we have like a full program. Like it's about 11 hours a day where we're going through different things, different, spices from different tradition to engage all together to manifest the washing machine. So by the end, you are clean, you are fresh, and you're ready to back to the Babylon. And you have a skill also how to massage people. So that's the idea, the concept behind.
It sounds like you're instilling a lot of education into the students, the people who come there.
Yes, I left, as I said to you, I was working in a business field in construction. I worked in the casino for 2 years because I was a good chef and I was cooking always. And then when I was 23, I had this vision that I said, okay, now time is changing. I have to do something else. I was never really happy, to be honest, but something brought me to that kind of push and will to move on. And then I traveled. I went to Asia and I stayed there for like 11 years, like most of my time, like 6-7 months every year. I will be there, study, and then the rest I will come back to Greece to apply what I learned and also to see my family, my father and my mother, that I have a very good connection. And I went through all kind of different topics. I started with Ayurveda actually and Vipassana meditation. That was my first somehow introduction. Then I went to yoga, Tai Chi, Qi Gong, and then I was very keen to study Chinese medicine, and I did for 5 years. And all type of massage you can understand, like Ayurvedic, Thai massage, osteopathy, lomi lomi, craniosacral, deep tissue massage. And I was kind of, and as Roland said, it was a period of my life where I kind of introduced a lot into the shamanic work, using some ayahuasca or peyote or like it was part of my journey. It's not really my focus, but it was a very good kick at the moment to give me some, clarity, insight, inspiration. And my main kind of, I study acupuncture, but I'm not really using it so much because, as I said, my main focus is this mindful retreats that I do that is based on touch. And but I love the whole concept of 5 elements and acupuncture. And I apply a lot this on the food because I do some fasting courses online and also in Sunshine House. And there is so much wisdom there to play with the yin and the yang and the infusion of the polarities and the seasons and the colors and the food. And I think it's something very important. It was for me my starting of my life. I studied nutrition for 2 years, classical nutrition, when I was 18. So I had that background a bit. And then I started working with my father because he needed me there. So I left that for a while. And then, I started traveling. And kind of, I'm kind of, very inspiring by the Buddhist teaching. So my my work that I do, I apply a lot of these Buddhist principles into the mindful touch training. And I never stop standing. And now I have, as I said, I have 3 kids, and I'm quite busy because I like to spend time with them. So I'm looking for something more to add about touch. And yes, I think I cover your question, no?
Thank you.
Absolutely, Chuckus. I can remember when I guess it was 7 years ago when I came to Sunshine House, and it really was a full program from early in the morning, and literally, it was really cool. I remember you gave us half a day off. We went through this hot spring just to relax a little bit on the bus. It was really a lot of fun, but it was very, very intense. And actually, I never became a Thai yoga massage therapist, but when I had my yoga retreat on Mallorca, on this beautiful island, I was giving massages to the audience, and they really enjoyed it. They absolutely enjoyed it. And that's what you taught to us, is it's not only for the receiver that is enjoying, but also the giver is enjoying. And this is this flowing, this connection between the giver and the receiver, and this bubble, this love bubble that you build up. I absolutely enjoyed it.
It requires a lot of presence, praying and touch and awareness on your breath and your movement. So if you do that for 2 hours, what I said, you are in a bliss after. You're giving a massage and you are flying. And of course, the person down, if you are attuned with that principles, then you have an amazing exchange and journey. So
I have a nice story, Takis. I don't know if you remember when I joined your course, and when we had this final exam on the last day, and I didn't come for an exam because I don't give a shit on an exam. I just want to learn it and experience and have this community. But so I went to this exams, and I was thinking, okay, it's an hour. Then it was 2 hours. Then it was not. Then we didn't know in the beginning who we're going to massage. So there was a girl I had to massage, and it was. By the way, it was Juan Carlos, who was also on the show. It was Juan Carlos and Pau, who were my observers.
The best.
And I was sweating the 2 hours giving a massage. I was sweating like crazy, and it was really. And I said to this girl, because I don't know, she was not moving. I said, maybe she doesn't bother me. She just wants me to pass the exam, or she really enjoys. So I asked her, how is it? And she said, keep going. It's good. I was so nervous. And then I got the feedback from Juan Carlos and Pau, and they both said to me, Roland, in all the years, we never saw a massage that was so without any structure. You didn't follow the book, but we never, ever have seen such a love bubble, such a connection between giver and receiver. And I said, okay, this was my intention.
This is the intention. This is the intention of the elders, This is the intention come from Buddha and his Jivaka Kumar Bhaha, the physician of the Buddha. So it's not just me, I'm just holding their hands and then let the energy flow. And this is how we go deeper. And it's what I said, if you touch with this awareness, you don't need to speak. You don't need to preach anyone. You don't need to say, you just touch them and you pray to them, and then the cells respond back. And what we're missing today is joy. So, and this is what I say, touch with joy, touch with love, with forgiveness and with freedom. And then the rest you don't need to know. And this is Thai massage. You apply love and kindness. And that's what we all need today. Self-love, self-respect.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We have a lot to say, but it's,
I learned so much. And also when I was giving on the retreat center in Mallorca, I just followed the intention and giving the people what just came to me without thinking, just connected and just going with the flow. And it worked very well. My dear friend, brother, I know that when I was in Sunshine House, we always had excellent food. Always very nourishing, very, very clean, fresh fruit, and vegetables, mostly from your dad's garden. I know that you're very into nutrition, on the 5 elements, that you're also on fasting, on detoxing. Tell us a little bit why, in your opinion, nutrition is so important. And
it's everything. You see, you are what you eat. You understand? Like, your body has this incredible mechanism, and it's always what I said. Humans, we will have the capacity to live more than 100 years easily and die naturally from old age. Of course, this is a very romantic, I say, but this can be proven. So the nature has everything, and the food we eat is giving us the right amount and capacity of strength, of vitality. It's regulate the damp and the heat, the cold and the hot inside the body. So when we tune with that, and we tune with the 5 elements, when I say 5 elements, let's make it simple. With the 4 seasons, every season the body goes through a different quality, ascending, descending, internal, external. So there you have to understand it's very simple. Just eat the food that grows, or eat the food that you have stored from the summer to the fall to the winter. So everything is the diet. You see, when you have a natural environment inside and a healthy, somehow balanced environment, your body's comfortable, you feel light, your brain is clear, there's no fog, you are focused, you can do everything. So there's so much to talk, but also nutrition is so very simple. The problem today that we make it so complicated. Yeah, and we kind of running away emotionally to cover our emotional somehow imbalance by opening the fridge and throw everything inside like a garbage box. So the food is everything. The food, the prana, the movement, all of that is concerned daily. And nature has everything to provide. So if we come back to the organic food, to fresh food, to food that grows in the season, eating less, chewing a lot, blessing the food, simple things, we all gonna get back healthy and strong. So yeah.
Absolutely, brother. I remember, when I also had my cheat days, to be honest, especially when I'm traveling. In the motorhome, it's easy. I can cook myself.
I have them too also, man. I'm not a holy man, yeah? Sometimes, what I said, be 70, 80% on the path, and then have the 20% to play, and play with the maya, with the senses. But the focus has to be there.
Absolutely. Because I realize and I experience myself when I eat healthy, and meaning just simple, organic, fresh, seasonal food, I just feel better. I have more energy, but also my mind is different. I have less anxieties, less depression. I feel much better. As you said, there's no fog. I'm clear. I'm very focused. I can concentrate much better, and I'm happier. I'm absolutely happier. Absolutely.
Yeah, I started intermittent fasting many months ago, and I changed my diet and I eat organic, and I eliminated so many things, and I feel much better. But you don't want to, it's hard to let go of what you're used to because it's so comforting in a lot of ways. But when you do give it up, you realize there's a whole other world of freedom and happiness that you can experience.
Yes. You see, the thing for me is that's what I said before, be 70, 80%. Like you can have a very good, this intermediate fasting is amazing. One thing that I want to add is like, whoever do it, what I suggest, and I know it's difficult social to do that, but it's better to eat in the morning because you see biologically your body is designed with the light to eat. And if you see all the other species around, that's what they do. And then stop eating after 3, 4 o'clock. And then you can have these 16 hours of go to autophagy and let your body really drain all the fluids and the inflammations out. It's very needed. That it's great. And if you see today, many tribes in the world, it's naturally that's what they do. They don't need for 16 hours they're eating, but usually they eat from 7 to 3. Yeah, this is just an idea. The other thing is like what I want to say is we don't need to be hard with yourself. You don't need to feel guilty when you want to eat a cake or a pasta or a chocolate or having a coffee or smoke a joint or whatever you want to do. Do it with light and pleasure and be minimal, enjoy it, and everything is perfect. We've seen how amazingly this human body can tolerate all that toxin and acidity and acid forming food that we embark on all the time. So, but you need to know, this is what I mean, you need to slowly cultivate this awareness that I am what I eat. So if I eat a pig and an animal every day, I become an animal. If I eat cheese and dairies every day, I will become like a heavy ice cube, because this is what's happening. So all of that is there. It's spices, give you happiness with your friends, with your kids, but 70, 80%, you have to be lightful. If you want to have the capacity and the prana and the strength to achieve and do many things in your life. And this is why I have to take this time. They say that to have that body, we need 8 million incarnations. So what we do with that, sitting in the TV, eating a pizza and, useless. Sorry to say, but I want to be clear.
But it's so true. It's so true. Absolutely. And what I really love what you say, it's 70, 80%. We're all not as kids. We're not holy people. We also have a joyful life. And 70 to 80%
I have family, I have kids. I'm not, I try to be vegetarian, vegan many times, but sometimes I will eat some meat in the winter because it's good. I will eat some fish. I will be aware how I combine the food. And as I said, the key for all, and it's for everybody, remember, the night is where your liver and your gallbladder is flushing, clearing. forming. It's like the laboratory where it's absorbing and doing all the work. So if that time you put food in your body, what to say? See, it's very clear. Like, this is the principle about nutrition. It's not about what you eat. Today we know it's chaos, it's crazy. You go to every specialist, eat that, do that, do this, experience that. Mediterranean diet, awareness, and is everything there. You can try, you can touch, you can eat everything. Just be mindful and remember why you eat. So the rest is just Ayurveda, Chinese medicine, Greek medicine, Tibetan medicine. It was there. All of what I'm saying was there, and people were healthy.
Absolutely. And I also experienced when I cheat, I have a chocolate ice cream, but not a large portion, just a little bit, just to enjoy it and then leave it. But I can highly recommend what you said about the liver, because my story, Doug, is I was very into business, hardworking, traveling, working a lot, having these late business dinners. I was never a heavy drinker. I have never. For 2 years, I had an alcohol problem when I was on an island because I was bored. But I was never a heavy drinker. But my liver, I have huge liver problems because I was always eating late evenings. Always eating.
The liver, Roland, is also related with the anger and the frustration and the, injustice. So today, where we live and what you see, your liver is pumping anyway. Might be less to eat a fried food and an ice cream, that the anger that comes every day from whatever happening and all the heavy metals and all of that you inducing by breathing, eating, water, everything is polluted. So everything goes to the liver. So it's just another thing to know about eating mindfully and when is a good time not to eat. But there is to think about the liver. Is the liver about loving kindness, be generous, sharing what you have, be calm, and this is how your liver come in tuning again with balance. And the food, of course, but everything fatty and fried and heavy, it's affecting the liver. Yeah, it's a big topic just talking about the liver. The liver in Chinese medicine, we say, is the commander. Right? It's like the commander. It's controlling everything. So we all love that in the Western world, to be a commander, to control, to possess, to hold, So it's not the fried chicken that you eat at 11 o'clock. Right? It's not gonna save you if you don't see behind. That's how many other things you need to change. So it's okay.
Yeah, I remember when we at the Sunshine House, we went out for a dinner on the last day. We enjoyed meat at the last day. We hadn't it for 11 days. We had it the last days. When we met in the mountains in this beautiful eco village for the ayahuasca journey with the shamans, we also went on the last day to have a nice goat. I remember that. So goat meat.
The shamans, they love eating meat, the South Americans, they love the meat after the ceremony. It's ground you, because all of these plants, they take you out of your etherical body for a journey. So the meat bring you back, whoop, I arrive home again.
Yeah, and that's why I love meat. It's grounded me, absolutely.
All the meat is for that. It's like a medicine. It's like you have to do it specially, sacredly. That's the only way.
Absolutely. But actually, I'm hunting my own meat, and I was in Toledo a few days. I bought a new hunting bow mesa, so I can also get the skin out of the rabbit stuff, because I honor every animal I eat. I honor it. I pray, and this was I also loved very at the Sunshine House, that every time before we had a lunch or something, we came together in a circle, holding our hands, and then we thank you for the food, my Lord. Thank you for the food. It's healing.
Thank you for everything.
And then we thank for the cooking, and just be thankful and grateful for this nutrition. It's also very important.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Give thanks is the most important. Give thanks every moment that we are here.
Absolutely. And just in this, in this modern Western world, people are eating in between, on the street, or walking, or whatever, or in the car. It's not mindful, and I guess we have to bring this back to really sit down and take time.
Yes,
just a few minutes.
Everybody has his time. You see, that's what I mean. The world is happening. That's what I mean. It's about us making the change, and then everybody will follow. And they have their own moment. We cannot push everyone. It's like I see it with my kids. I see it in life. 20 years teaching and have all these people around. You see, it's coming the moment where somebody knock the door in your deep inside and say, "Okay, that's now." And you say, "Yes," and then that's the moment. But karmically, collectively, now where we are, our planet going through a very difficult time. And we cannot blame anyone. We cannot judge anyone. Everything has to be happening. It's a God grace. So if we realize that, also you find inner peace, and then you say, "Oh, I'm so grateful and thankful to be where I am and to have that wisdom and that clarity." And that's what I mean. We are so grateful to be here.
Absolutely. Takis, besides food, and we said also fasting is important, but also detoxing. What do you suggest for detoxing? Why is detoxing important? What can people do for detoxing? I know that you're offering a wonderful online course. So what is detoxing and how it's working, and how can people...
Like, you see, the most simple thing to do, and you don't need me, you don't need anyone. It's just you have the discipline. My courses is also good because, apart from all the things that I'm sharing, it's like the group coming together. So that's a lot of support. So the first thing I say, take 10 days, 2 weeks, let's say, every season. And actually, if you want to tune with what is the best time, is the equinox or the solstice. So you go these 2 weeks and you're cutting off all the food that probably bring you a lot of food intolerance and inflammation, like animal products, like wheat, gluten, like dairies, sugar, salt, nightshade plants like tomatoes, cucumber, peppers, aubergine, all of that. Take all of that out, just a list, and eat the rest. You can eat nuts, you can eat seeds, you can eat legumes like grains, you can eat fruits, you can eat a lot of greens, all the vegetables. So you know where you're going to starve. Make it very simple. So already, if you do that 2 weeks every season, you're welcoming the season. Every season there is an organ in the body where it has its maximum capacity of adaptation, of rebalance, clearing. It's emotionally, we're going through that emotion of the organ and the season. So it's the right thing before each season to have these 2 weeks where you moving all of that out. You're taking time for you. You do a lot of ritual in your body, brushing, liver castor oil pack, massage, meditation, movement, yoga, tai chi, swimming, climbing, whatever you like to do mindfully. So these 2 weeks, this is the detox. You see, you're already detoxing from many things. When I say sugar, you understand, chocolate, everything, all that out. And if you do that 4 times a year, you will incredibly see a big, amazing change in your life. And then, of course, you can go in these 2 weeks to have 3-4 days where you coming into liquid fast between these 2 weeks, where you can have smoothies, juices, and porridges. That's the 3 things according to your yin yang constitution. So you have these 2 weeks, you go slowly in by cutting slowly all of that, coming to the middle, give a bit push more, maybe a day of only water, maybe a day of dry fast. People that they have a lot of phlegm and slime, so good. The dry fast is what Jesus used to do, all the shamanic. And then going out again from your fast, and 2 weeks. If you cannot do 4 times, do it 2 times. If you cannot do 2 times, do it once a year, preferably in the spring or the autumn. So this is what I recommend. Very simple things for everybody.
And do you also recommend cleansing, like enema, to get
yes. These things is good to have somebody to navigate you and initiate you. The enema is fantastic, but again, it's not for everybody. Sometimes people that they have like dryness and problem with the colon, inflammation, you have to go slowly with the enema. It's not something everybody take the kit, go home and do it. It's a lot. So I definitely recommend find a specialist and can take you into that. And especially these 2 weeks, if you can also bring the enema 4 or 5 times during these 2 weeks, it's even much more.
I'm an absolute fan of the colon therapy, this closed system to get rid of the
stuff. Yeah. It's just the problem is, you see, it destroys a lot of your internal flora.
Yeah.
So
you have to build it up afterwards.
Like a normal person that go there 2 weeks, you imagine the flashing all out. But then you need to have the discipline and the knowledge and the wisdom what to do after to build up again good bacteria, because this is everything. If we don't have a good bacteria, we are sick. And that's what I mean with the colonic. Sometimes it's too aggressive for some people. Now, if you have people that they are in a deep, like they have a heavy stuff, heavy metals, and they go through a lot of autoimmune diseases, cancer sometimes. Many things you can help with the animal. Then it's good to really, I recommend it fully. But it's
Absolutely.
good to study a bit and to know what you do.
Absolutely. That's what you said, after, especially when you do colon therapy, or especially in colon therapy, of course, you're building up your bacteria flora again. That's one thing. But also, when you do fasting is, I guess, what I learned, I went many times to India to do treatments there and fasting. And what I learned is what's very important is how to break the fasting. Not, said, okay, and then I go for a pizza or a huge steak. That I did it once, my first fasting period, I was in a nice hotel in Austria many, many years ago, 2 weeks, eating nothing, just water, water and tea, nothing. And then really, they didn't teach us about breaking the fasting. So actually the next day I had a huge pizza. And I thought, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. So can you tell a little bit about breaking the fasting? Because it's also important.
Once I was in Samui, in Koh Samui, in Thailand, 20 years ago, and I was my second fasting I was doing, like there in this center. And it was very commercial. Yeah, it's what you said. They don't really teach you how to break the fast. And I came out, I went to the gas station to put gasoline in my motorbike. And it was this, durian. Durian, it's this fruit. It's so buttery, very heavy. And I love it. So I took one piece, I ate it, and I thought I was going to die too. So it's something like, you see, it's what I said. There's 2 weeks. You're starting slowly, going out. You're coming to the middle, where there you're putting a lot of effort for 2-3 days. And then you're going out again, building up, and coming slowly to the peak. And there, ideally, you have to start gradually putting inside proteins, animal products, heavy food. Gradually, day by day. So it depends. You see, I will just give you an example. If I start today in a fast, I have to prepare. Let's say I want to do a week of water fast. Yeah, I have to prepare 1 week before, slowly coming where I will go to the water fast. And then after I finish the water fast, 1 week to go out, to come back what I was eating before. So ideally it's 3 weeks. Now, the 2 weeks I was telling you, you have 2 weeks and you bringing this together. You have 4 or 5 days to go in, cutting all of the things I said, going to a juice or water or dry, whatever, and then go out again. It's very important to go gradually, to put the oils, to put the fats, to put the cheeses, to put the meat, to put all the thing you want to eat after. But the amazing thing about the fasting, and it's what the fasting is teaching you. And this is incredible. Every time you do a fast for a week, every time that you will see that your senses, your smell, your taste, it will have a much better kind of clarity and wisdom what to choose after. So I see by myself, every fast I was doing, then I was maybe, have a piece of pizza after a week or two. And then I say, what is that now? It's okay. So, and make you realize, wow, I love eating millet or quinoa or rye or barley or, dinkel, things that people that don't know. And the thing, but the taste, you realize, wow, it's amazing. There's so much to play with all of that ancient grains. And the only thing we eat today is pizza, is pasta, is pies, cakes, biscuits. It's what I said. It's like plaster. The plaster you put in the wall is the same putting in your body. And it's incredible that we still function. This is, for me, a miracle. The human body, that imagine you open your car and you start putting inside, whatever. It's kind of like everything. But human beings, we have amazing strength to,
absolutely,
burn a lot of impurities and poison out. So
absolutely. What I experience when I go in fasting is on cleansing, that the first, or maybe on the second or third day, I get a little bit headache because my body, where's the sugar? Where's the caffeine? Where's all the stuff?
This is the intoxicants that comes up in your bloodstream. It's not that you have it's not mentally. It's happening because you stop the coffee and your body, the coffee coming up, the nicotine, the cheese, the sugar, and all of that goes back in your blood to be absorbed by your artery, to be flushed from your lymphatic system out and your stools. But they have to go back into your bloodstream, and that's the headache, and it's absolutely normal. There's nothing you can do. Don't take a painkiller because you stop the process. Go through the heading.
Absolutely. And I always on day 4, 5, I feel good, and then I feel better and better. And what I also found out is when I do fasting on a longer time is how much time is left. I don't have to go shopping. I don't have to cook. I don't have to prepare.
Exactly.
You have more time on the day. You have absolutely more time on the day. And then you think, oh, how much time do I really spend on eating, buying, preparing, and all this stuff? You have more time.
Like they say, 90% of your thinking is about your food and your boyfriend or your girlfriend.
Yeah. Sex and eating. Yeah, absolutely. Sex and eating.
It's like
absolutely, that's true.
Let's not open that subject now. Let's stay where we are with the food.
Yeah, but absolutely. And I also see it. When you're in a good shape, meaning in a good mindset. Yeah, when you feel good, and you how to say that, when you really live a happy life, a fulfilled life, then food is here to nourish you. It's not an addiction. It's not something that you take in. Some people who really eat because they're unhappy. They need something. A good pasta is like, I don't know, like a hug from mom or something like that. So when you feel good, when you work out, when you do meditation, when you do some sports, or when you walk in the forest, get brief air, and then you want healthy food. Then you have absolute healthy food in that world. Takis, we're coming slowly.
One thing, it's a privilege today, to eat healthy and to have time to prepare your food doesn't exist, you see. So we are so lucky, the way, lucky, the way we navigate life, how we make where we are. But, for many people, this is super difficult,
Absolutely, because they're struggling, They're working every day.
Is expensive, everything. You are running, you are busy, you want something fast, put it in a microwave, throw it in, keep going, have a coffee, keep going, have a beer, keep going. It's not easy.
But you know what? I when I moved into my motorhome, I started to make lists of what I'm spending. What I'm spending for moving the motorhome, what I'm spending for my animals. I'm traveling with my dog and my cat. What I'm spending on restaurants, what I'm spending on what I buy on local markets, and so on and so on. And what I found out, eating healthy is not more expensive because I don't buy all the other crap. I don't buy alcohol. I don't buy chocolate and all this stuff. So at the end, it's not really more expensive.
It's not. It's just if you are alone, it's different. You see, when you have more family and they like this and they like that, it is. You see, I mean, the products. If you see the products, it's twice the price. Or organic products is twice the price. So some people that don't have the necessities, so they will take flour, chicken, bananas, easy, eat. Cheap, fast, quick.
Yeah, absolutely. Takis, we're coming slowly to end. Please tell us a little bit. Are you starting an online course? I guess it's in October about 5 elements fasting and detoxing. When exactly is this course?
There is many things, Roland, I want to try to start, but as I said, it's my priority a lot. Also my family. I want to bring a lot of things online because I see we're going there now. Mm-hmm. And I have a plan to make a special fall. After 20 years, I've been pushed by friends and myself to write a book about 5-element nutrition, and I think this is something that's going to happen in the next 2 years. Also, we want to make this online courses about how to, let's say, for example, you have a problem, asthma, so you can go online and look, what can I do for my asthma? What can I eat? What exercise can I do? What rituals can I do? What herbs can I take? What essential oils can I use? So we're thinking to bring that a lot information on the online, and also make a 5-element nutrition class for people that want to dedicate 2 years to learn all the somehow elements, the seasons, the pathologies, the food, qualities of the food, about the yin and the yang of the food. Yeah, it's a big project that I want to set it up online. But yeah, it's, as I said, it's always my passion. Is about food, and of course about touch. But the food is like it's the priority. The kitchen is the heart of your soul, So yeah, many things are coming. I'm very spontaneous. Cannot plan so much ahead. But this winter, I'm planning to kind of share more, expose my knowledge and my passion more online.
Okay, so how can people get in contact with you?
In the
how they can-
Sunshine website, there is an Instagram, there is a Facebook. I'm not so much direct on those social media, but they can send a message, and I can also have a contact with me through the email. I usually reply to the emails to people what they need something or whatever. Yeah, I try to stay not so much into my time on the social media, but yeah, I'm sure whoever wants to find me will find me.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
good
Okay, absolutely. So for those who are joining us on a podcast on a radio station who can't see the prana, I will spell it for you guys. If you want to go in contact with my dear brother Takis, go on the website. It's www.thaiyogaMassage.gr. I will spell it. It's THAIYOGAMASS.
I think it's not Thai yoga massage, it's Thai massage GR. The website is Thai massage GR.
Sorry, it was a wrong typing. Okay, sorry. It's Thai Massage GR. So it's THAIMASSAGE.GR for Greece. And the email address is Sunshine House GR, also SUNSHINHOUSEGR@gmail.com. So whenever you want to go to contact with Takis for a good touching, learning how to give Thai yoga massage to other people. If you want to learn about nutrition, detoxing, fasting, yoga, I can highly recommend it. Go on the website thaimassage.gr and contact with Takis. And yeah, my dear Freda, thank you so much for your time and energy. I hope we see you soon again on one of our shows. And
Yeah,
because
thank you,
have so
guys.
much wisdom, there's so much wisdom to share. Sorry.
Thank you all. Thank you for being here. Send love to you and to all the friends that are watching right now. And yeah, keep the trust, the faith, the smile. Do more ritual. Take care of yourself. Be in the water. Eat healthy. Smile. Have fun. And yeah, remember that it's just everything passing. Nothing stays. Whatever the mind want to grasp or catch, it's gonna pass. Stay in your heart. Stay in your belly. Do what you love, and life is perfect.
Thank you. And I'm very looking forward to see you soon when I'm coming to Portugal with my motorhome. Bye,
Yes,
my friend.
Yeah. I love you guys. Take care. All the best. Namaste.
Bye. Namaste. Bye. So this was my dear brother, Krishnataki Takis. I highly recommend get in contact with him. There's so much to learn about staying healthy, because if you're not healthy, if you're not fit, then you really have challenges and issues in the job or whatever you want to do. So take a look at yourself, about your mind and your body. And if you need help, Takis with the Sunshine House is a really great support. So thank you again. I also want to thank Dr. JACALYN, KERBECK, and USA Global TV and Radio for this amazing opportunity to have this platform so we can share knowledge from people who really have a lot of experience in different areas to make this world a better place. Thank you so much. And if you want to join on the business side, if you're interested in that, I will do in 12 minutes. I will be back on the show. I do the Talking Head show. We talk about how you can support your customers, help managing change through innovation. And the topic today is how to be business curious. So thank you so much. See you soon. All the best and bye-bye.